spot baffled scientists and researchers. Swallow ships and planes back into and some without people in it. Is Satan inhabited in it? Or has tremendous power? Mysteries and legends, and no one has reached a solution to it. Bermuda Triangle, or the Devil's House, as some call it, is located in the western part of the Atlantic Ocean, adjacent to the southeast coast of Florida. It was called a triangle in particular that includes three regions formed in the form of an equilateral triangle. It was exactly in the middle. It is Florida, Bermuda, and Bahamas, including the American Trench Puerto Rico, which is the deepest point in the ocean. Named after to refer to the 300 islands of Bermuda near him, and the island. But most of it is uninhabited. The residents only live in 30 islands. Its total area is approximately 1,100,000 square kilometers, what turns it into a huge speck associated with the terror and ambiguity. An old novel. In the late 15th century, the traveler and explorer Christopher Columbus roamed in the ocean to search of new lands in the planet. He managed to reach North America. During that very long travel, Columbus was considered the first to discover the Triangle of the Devil. In 1498, during his passage from the area, he observed the presence of strange things around him. He noticed a bright flame in the sky of the triangle. He confirmed that his compass began to move quickly. He was unable to determine directions through it, and with his return he said that a big energy was the one who jammed the compass. He was considered the first discovery of the terrifying Triangle Devil. Despite that, no accidents were recorded in those of region until the 19th century. And then the horror began to grow more. Mysterious incidents. In the middle of the 19th century, the events of disappearance of ships began in the Bermuda Triangle. No one knew the reason or place of their disappearance, despite the great research attempts and the start of studies of the research around the area. However, all accidents remained completely unknown. Perhaps the strangest accident is the one that occurred in 1881, where there was a ship called Elaine Austin has prepared many years ago in London. A competition was organized to win it. Then a group of the sailors won it, and soon they prepared it and sailed it to New York. It is said that during them trip they passed near the triangle and suddenly they saw another ship near them but nobody on it. They sent a small group to get it and sailing by two ships to New York. But the strange thing is that during the trip the two ships got lost in the fog. The next day the second ship was found empty of the crew. Nevertheless, Captain of Elaine Austin decided to sail in both. As soon as the two ships sailed they entered through the fog. When the fog cleared the second ship completely disappeared. It did not survive only a few of the crew. They told that incident. The biggest incident was recorded in 1918, where the largest and fastest fuel ship belonging to the U.S. Navy disappeared. Where it was on its way from Caribbean to Baltimore with a crew of 309. And despite being one of the most modern ships at the time with all emergency systems, but when it approached the triangle it disappeared without a trace, and no solving the mystery of its and crew disappearance until today. The Bermuda accidents did not target civilians only. In 1945 December the whole world was terrified of this triangle after the Flight 19 of U.S. Navy took off in a routine training mission of 5 bomber, but they disappeared without a trace. U.S. Navy sent a rescue plane for search, but it also disappeared with it and the result was 6 planes and 27 men. After that a new exploratory group including the Martin plane with 13 persons on board sent, and during its way exploded and everyone was killed, despite the Navy's assertion that a manufacturing defect was the cause of the explosion, but all media linked the incident to the Bermuda Triangle again. From the side of civil planes, in 1963 mystery shrouded the incident of the disappearance of 2 American planes that disappeared over Bermuda. A few days later, their wreckage was found scattered near region. The rescue mission has yet to explain the cause of the accident until today. The mystery of Triangle of Satan. Many explanations have been given about that place, and placed many hypotheses and possibilities, all with the aim of understanding the mystery of the Bermuda Triangle. A group of American researchers in the first decade of the 21st century researched in all the accidents that were related to the triangle. They confirmed that some of them were due to natural factors, especially since the region is known to high waves and the recurrence of hurricanes in them naturally. What makes it difficult for ships and planes to pass through it? It was also found that some accidents may be due to human mistake, including the flight accident 19 on for the U.S. Navy, which the Navy confirmed that the pilots were their first flight, and that the squadron included only one lieutenant. The rest were new students in the Navy. On the other hand, a number of scientists have proven that what is certain for them is the emission of methane significantly from in that area, and that it is the main cause of those accidents, where emanating from the cracks of the earth to reach the air in the area and lead to explosions in ships. As for the planes, the large amount of that gas was affecting the performance of planes' engines, then causing disruption and fall in the same area. However, most of the studies are confirmed the absence of strange things in the place, such as aliens or the city of historical Atlantis, in which it was said that the pyramids inside it send a strong energy that ocean surface. And between analysis, science, and myths, it is still a triangle of Bermuda is a mystery that baffles everyone, although it is crawling with the ships and planes, and an important transit point in the Atlantic Ocean. Is Bermuda a terrifying triangle? Or just a myth? Tell us in comments what you know about the Satan Triangle, and don't forget subscribe for more videos.